Welcome back, guys, to another Boom Beach video. Today I am going to be doing a no retraining challenge against Imitation Game. Now this was suggested by Shadow Hunter over on our Discord server, and a lot of people upvoted it. So here we are. Now I'm going to be bringing heavies and bombardiers with private bullet energy drink. I was initially going to bring Dr. Kavan's Second Winds, but I feel like Private Bullet's going to be the safer bet here. But before we do hop into it, it's that time of the week where we have to re-plug in our code Cosmic. There we go. We are now supporting ourselves. Thank you to all of you who use code Cosmic in the shop. Helps out a lot. And remember, it works for every single Supercell game. But anyway, let's hop into it. So normally, I think Imitation Game, I wouldn't just bark down the first few stages, but I don't want to risk losing any of my heavies. I usually like to just place down my troops, feel powerful as my troops just one-shot every single building, but that's too risky these days as a cannon or boom cannon could pick off a heavy. So I think we can bark through stage 3, and then we will have to throw down troops on stage 4. Now, due to my heavies, I'm going to need them for stage 6 and 7 the most. So probably stage 4 and 5, I'm just going to drop my hero and my bombardiers, and hopefully Private Bullet will be able to tank all the damage. So there goes stage 2, on to stage 3 right here. Backloaded base, looking for that HQ for a second, but we'll throw all of our barrage onto there, all of our artillery, and honestly I'm gonna try and bark down stage 4 as well. The more we can do, the better in this situation. So there goes stage 3. Now before we do bark down stage 4, I am gonna scout it out, see if there's anything I should be worried about. 72,800 health. I'm gonna try and bark it down. If not, hopefully I have like an extra box of critters here, so I'm going to throw 3 barrages, a few artillery here. Looks like we will be able to get it. So stage 4 is pretty weak, and you know, I had an extra artillery in the gunboat there that I could have deployed, but there we go. Stage 4. This is going to be one of the easier Imitation Games. At least that's what it looks like right now. And on to stage 5. We'll scout it out quick. I don't think I'll be able to bark that one down, and he does have a grappler. This one's going to be interesting. So this will be the first stage I actually place down troops here. I'm going to throw a barrage onto the laser beam, throw a barrage onto the shock launcher, and throw a barrage onto the grappler with a couple artillery because grapplers are always tanky. So there we go. We're throwing down that final artillery, take out the laser beam, and now we are going to throw down our bullet with our bombardiers. Now I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on those bombardiers. If a rocket launcher starts hitting on them, actually I'm just gonna take out both of the rocket launchers here. 2 artillery should take that out. There we go, and it looks like a bombardier did take a little bit of damage there. I'm gonna throw out a couple boxes of critters just to be safe here. There's a couple boom cannons that if they don't, we need to flare bullet. We need to make sure that he is in front of those bombardiers. I see the boom cannon turning, but I know he's just looking at the critter. So there goes stage 5, a very easy Imitation Game stage, and on to stage 6 now. I'm assuming for stage 7, I'm gonna be able to attack it one with only GBE and maybe pick off a couple defenses depending, or I could just take it out in one go, but we'll see. Stage 6, oh man, here we go. Oh, here we go. I'm like really nervous for this, even though I'm pretty confident I can take it out. I'm gonna throw a box of critters right there. We're gonna throw down bullet. We're going to throw down our bombardiers, and then we're going to put a couple boats of heavies kind of surrounding them as our troops do kind of walk toward, I think, okay, I saw that cannon down here turn toward our heavies. I'm going to keep our heavies. Oh man, I kind of wish I didn't spread out my troops now, because I'm going to have 2 separate boom cannons firing on the heavies. Have we lost any? It looks like we've lost one heavy so far. Bullet doing a great job. He's leading the way. He knows what's up so far. And this one does have a sky shield. I will be very happy if we only lose one heavy this battle. Throw another box of critters. I am going to throw a flare onto the HQ, then get a couple medkits out. Just because I don't know the splash damage potential there. But there we go. We only lost one heavy on stage 6, which is incredible. I'm happy for that. I even kept 2 boats just to be safe there. And this is looking like one of the easiest imitation games I've ever gone against now. I can't say that until I attack stage 7 here. Okay, where is that HQ? Okay, hiding in plain sight there. But what I'm gonna do, we're gonna attack this, and if things start going a little south, I retrain my heavy. I'm gonna have to punish myself here. So this is gonna be an only GBE attack, but I'm gonna drop a boat of heavies so they die, and I just can't retrain my troops afterwards. So we're gonna go in with 5 less heavies than we probably would have. I'm gonna drop them right now, let them do their thing, and then we are gonna target a couple buildings here. That's very disappointing. Why did I do that? It's just muscle memory at this point. Oh, come on, my heavies. I'm sorry. I know I could keep those 2 alive right now and call the punishment at like a couple more lost, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice the rest of it. And now I do have some remaining gunboat energy here. I'm gonna throw a barrage onto there, try and get a shock launcher knocked out, throw an artillery, that'll take it out, and I don't really see anything else with this. Just throw a box of critters, do a little bit of damage, but I can't retrain. If I retrain, I'm never gonna forgive myself here. So we gotta be careful. We're gonna retreat. We are gonna just look at our 6 heavies lost and don't retrain. There we go. So we little bit of a fail there. I could really use those extra heavies, but we're gonna throw down Bullet. Let those boom cannons hook onto him, and then we're gonna throw our heavies, throw our bombardiers, and here we go onto stage 7. Now it's not that scary, to be honest. I don't know what Hammerman was thinking. Was he being kind to me? But I was really hoping it would be a more difficult base. Now I don't want to speak too soon here, because it seems like my heavies like to die out of nowhere sometime, especially on the warship. But this isn't the warship, so I guess I shouldn't even worry about that. But our 4 boats of bombardiers and 3 boats of heavies, they're doing work right now. And one thing I just thought about, I think I only lost 1 heavy stage 6. I don't believe I lost any bombardiers, but I guess I will never know at this point. But going into it, looking pretty good. He does have that boosted ice statue right there, which at this point, it's kind of, it doesn't really matter. It was a very spread out base. I only saw 1 prototype, and essentially an all offensive base here. So Hammerman, I'm like a little confused on why you didn't bring your A base this time, but thank you, because it was a no retrain challenge. Even though I was into stage 7, I was only down 1 heavy, so I know 1 heavy, a lot there, a lot of my fleet. But there we go, stage 7. I should have picked a more difficult week for this, but yeah, we'll just move on. I'm gonna load up my map clearing strategy, and then we'll just do 1 or 2 player base attacks here. What do I want to do? Actually, no. We'll retrain our troops, and since it is heavy Zuka mania right now, so I'm just gonna bring classic hookah. 4 boats of heavies, 4 boats of Zukas. There we go. And then I think I'm just gonna bring second wind, because my heavies are gonna die off early, and I'm gonna need some reinforcements here. So looking at this one, see, this base is already more difficult than all those Hammerman stages combined. Looking at this, we're going to throw 2 barrages, we're going to throw down our heavies, we're going to throw down our Zukas, and then as soon as the hot pot comes up, gotta make sure that's shocked. You guys ever just shock it like right before it comes up and you're like, oh no, my troops, it's causing more hurt than benefit by shocking it while it's in the down position. Kind of got lost there, but here we go. Throw a couple shock bombs out, and this base is toast. I can already tell. We'll pop a couple second winds, and look at that huge gunboat energy statue layout with the ice stat. I was gonna say all offense here. Maybe it's not more difficult than Hammerman, but he does have the single ice statue just like me. But I have building damage. I don't know why I have that down. I know a couple people in my task force, in the mini rejects, they harass me about it. They're like, why do you have that? And I'm like, you know what? Just for asking, I'm gonna boost it up for a while. So there we go. Took out this level 66, and let's hop into one more attack. Thank you for the critical fuse. Before we do hop into the last attack, look at these trade deals. Trader, you're charging me 250 diamonds for one power powder. I already have 1,000. Like, shouldn't it be quite a bit cheaper? Like, if it was maybe 50 diamonds, then maybe I would consider it, and that would only be if I was like low on power powder. But look at these trade deals. I mean, I don't care about the prototype one, but 300 diamonds for, I guess that one's not too bad. All that stone, but personally, I was never into buying resources now. Fully diamonding a new base, that's another story, but you gotta earn the resources when you on a main base there. But for this one, just throwing down our troops. He's got his shock launchers and rocket launchers kind of just paired up. I don't think that's very smart, but then again, who knows? He could beat me. I gotta look at my heavies. They're like super spread out there. I thought they were going to walk all the way to the left side of the base, but here we go. I'm going to pop a second wind. I did not check the shock launchers, so they're both going to throw out a shock bomb. And now I was talking smack to this base here, and it is destroying me, and I missed that hot pot. Oh no, we got to just keep wasting shock bombs here. Now I do have a lot of Zukas. But those heavies, they just died off so quickly, and now we're gonna invest in some critters, because we have with these boosted boxes of critters, like 1 million get deployed when you throw 3 out or so. And now I'm gonna throw a couple med kits out, a couple Zukas looking pretty low. I see them sort of approaching a flamethrower. Now they do outrange flamethrowers, but sometimes they just target a building nearby and step into the range, so that would not be good. And our whole Zuka fleet all spread out. I'm proud of you gals and heavies. I'm bringing you back to life, but we're gonna take out our final attack for the day. I was sweating a little bit there. Pretty scary defenses at the start, but as soon as we got past those rocket launchers and shock launchers, it was essentially good game. And also that fail on the hot pot was pretty scary. Throw a couple more boxes of critters, and our troops kind of splitting out. I would prefer if they committed one way. Looks like the ones taking out the shield generator got it first, but there we go. Boom, taking it out. And that's gonna be it for me today. Might as well just retrain our troops. Heavy Zuka Mania, so 90% off all training cost. I would recommend using that, especially if you don't have instant training, because I think the cost of diamonds is reduced by 90% as well. But look at my fleet. Good job today, heavies. You are the troop spotlight of the day. You did a great job during Imitation Game, and you guys tanked for my Zukas, so thank you. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out. See you in tomorrow's video. Peace.